On this week's episode of What's Up Weekly, student designers see their styles hit the runway. We have the highlights from the 2017 Art and Design Fashion Show ahead.
And find out how the Kelley School of Business honors their diversity at its school and in the workforce. What's Up Weekly starts now. Hello and welcome to this week's episode of What's Up Weekly. I'm Sierra Hignite.
And I'm Sheila Riley.
Last Wednesday, hundreds of visitors gathered in Alumni Hall to see the 2017 Art and Design Fashion Show. Student designers were able to showcase their own original pieces on the runway as one of their final projects of the year. What's Up Weekly reporter Alex Eady went to the show and got a closer look at this year's fashions.
For these IU students, designing clothes is more than just their major. It's their passion. At the annual fashion showcase, hosted by the IU School of Art and Design, these students had the chance to showcase their talent and their love for fashion.
It was cool because this is the first time we've actually had someone look at our work besides the people in our class. So it was like more rewarding and more motivating to make it look nice because other people are looking at it.
From outerwear to menswear to swimwear, this show included both eclectic and traditional designs. Models then wore these fashions down the runway to be seen by nearly 200 onlookers in the audience. Models for this year's fashion show would get dressed back here and get ready to showcase their work on stage. Students even had the chance to create their own unique theme, allowing them to get creative with their clothes. Family, friends, and fashion lovers gathered for this annual event in support of these designers in their hard work.
It was really exciting. They're all over here. But yeah, no, it was good. It's rewarding to have them come.
For What's Up Weekly, I'm Alex Eady.
This year's showcase featured junior and senior designers, giving these students some great experience for their future careers.
The Kelley School of Business is making sure minority students succeed while they're at time at IU and after graduation. What's Up Weekly reporter Amelia Miles took a closer look at the meaning behind the Kelley School's second annual Diversity Week.
The Kelley Office of Diversity Initiatives, also known as CODI, and the CODI Student Advisory Board held their second annual Kelley Diversity Week this past week. CODI acts as a voice for the underrepresented minority students within the Kelley School of Business by ensuring them that they have a successful collegiate experience.
The term diversity, you can take it many different ways and you can define it in many different ways. But for our advisory board, we specifically focus on diversity of ethnicity, diversity of race, and then at times diversity of gender. We believe that if you have diversity of ethnic groups or diversity of race, then that's where the growth comes. That's where people can come together and develop great ideas.
McKinsey & Company, an information technology consulting company, did a study that showed organizations with diverse leadership shows that their financial performance is 35% better than an organization with a majority leadership. I'm here at the Kelley School of Business where the Kelley Office of Diversity Initiative held their annual Diversity Week where they had guest speakers and informal events for their Kelley students. Events throughout the week included a town hall meeting where students could come and talk about their good and bad experience pertaining to their ethnicity, race, and gender.
Then I heard about the CODI Student Advisory Board, and CODI stands for Kelley Office of Diversity Initiative. And when I met all these people, like Brittany and Landon Davidson, they helped me feel more comfortable at Kelley, and I have a family now.
Landon Davidson had an interesting quote that stated, "Knowledge is power." By providing these students with more knowledge, they will succeed in whatever they do in the future. For What's Up Weekly, I'm Amelia Miles.
If you would like to get involved with CODI or events like this at the Kelley School of Business, email kodi@indiana.edu.
Coming up after the break, your favorite reality TV series, America's Next Top Model, is announcing some exciting changes.
And we have a special guest in studio to talk about his company called Yamily. Stay with us.
And it's an honor to be here.
After suffering a season-ending injury in late March,
As you can see behind
Join me. If you were obsessed with fashion growing up like I was, you probably watched Tyra Banks star in America's Next Top Model. Well, after announcing she will return as the host of the show about a month ago, Tyra just revealed the age limit to the audition has been lifted.
Yeah, Sierra. So in the previous 23 seasons of the show that aired on the CW and the WB, contestants had to be 27 years or younger to be on the show. But Tyra Banks is now encouraging all those interested to apply.
That's right. And also, the trailer for Spike's Heath Ledger documentary debuted on what would have been the actor's 38th birthday. The documentary, called I Am Heath Ledger, shows never-before-seen footage of the late actor as well as interviews from his close family and friends. I Am Heath Ledger premieres on May 17th on Spike TV.
Well, for me, it doesn't get much better than seeing a live music performance, especially in a place like Las Vegas. But I actually didn't get a chance to see one of my all-time favorite performers when I visited Vegas this past year. Britney Spears has just announced that she is saying goodbye to her Piece of Me show at the A6 at Planet Hollywood Resort and Casino. Since the show opened in December 2013, the Piece of Me show has made over $100 million in ticket sales.
Well, it sounds like Britney Spears has had quite some success in Vegas, but Sheila, if you want to see the show, you better hurry up because the last show will take place on December 31st. Tickets for the final Piece of Me Vegas show go on sale on April 14th. And joining us today on set is the CEO from a company called Yamily. Sarah Beckel joins us in studio to talk with our special guest about his company and his upcoming philanthropy event during Little 500. Sarah?
Thanks, Sierra. I'm very pleased to have Oluwatomileyin, or as he likes to be called, Timmy, here to talk about his creative company, Yamily. Thanks for joining us today.
Thanks for having me, Sarah.
Yes, so would you like to tell us about Yamily?
Yeah, Yamily is a team of young content creators who focuses on branding for small business owners and unrepresented talent through visual representation, original music production, website development, social media branding, and other forms of neoteric branding techniques.
Okay, so you focus on social media marketing. What mediums do you use for that?
Right now, we use YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram for small business owners and unrepresented talent. And we use Snapchat mostly for the image of Yamily itself.
Okay, so it's very interactive then.
Yeah, on Snapchat.
Yeah. What is the inspiration behind Yamily?
The inspiration behind Yamily is to create a space for millennials to come together and create content. Me and my partner kind of just had this observation that a lot of our millennials that do a lot of creative things like music or acting, they don't really have a platform for them to get their work out there.
Right.
So what Yamily does is we plan on creating some sort of platform that, you know, gives the millennials the resources they need to get their work out there.
So it's like young millennials coming together, or Yamily meaning young family coming together and making something great. That's really inspirational.
Yeah, thank you.
So I know you have a philanthropic event coming up. What is the name of the event?
It's called Yamifying the Community. And the idea is to go around during Little 500, collect beer cans, beer bottles, and recycle them and use the money to purchase some food for some homeless people downtown of Kirkwood.
So it's hashtag Yamifying the Community.
Yes.
Correct? Okay. And what is the goal of the event?
The goal is to clean Indiana University because obviously we live in a very beautiful campus.
Yes.
And the second goal, the most important one, is to provide food for the homeless community because if we look literally outside of Kirkwood, there's a lot of people who don't have resources for food or water. So for this philanthropy event, we plan on giving those people food and water on the last day of Little 500.
And are you starting any type of GoFundMe account or anything?
Yes, we actually created a GoFundMe account. The goal is $500, and you can help the cause by donating any amount of money that also goes towards the cause of purchasing food for the homeless community.
And so last question, how do you balance being a full-time student and a full-time entrepreneur?
I think being a full-time student and a full-time entrepreneur goes hand in hand. Being my company is towards, the millennials, and I'm surrounded by a majority of people my age. On a constant daily basis, I meet people who do the same thing as I do. So I also take a bunch of classes that helps with entrepreneurship. I'm actually in a business class right now, and it focuses mainly on like how to build a company and how to be a leader. So being a full-time student, entrepreneurship goes hand in hand for me. And
So in a way, you being a full-time entrepreneur is aided by you being a student.
Yes.
In the classes that you're taking.
Yes.
Okay. So I wanted to add one more thing. I know that you have a separate goal with your GoFundMe, right?
Yes.
Like a little challenge on the side.
Yes. So for the event, I plan on shaving my head if we reach a goal of $1,000 for the hashtag Yamifying the community.
Right.
Yes.
Okay, thank you. So make sure to check out teamyamily.com and also make sure to go follow them on Instagram and Twitter at Team Yamily. Back to you, ladies.
Well, that's what's up this week. Tune in next week for all your local and entertainment news.
And don't forget to follow us on social media, like us on Facebook at IUS TV News, and follow us on Twitter at What's Up Weekly IU. For What's Up Weekly, I'm Sierra Hignite.
And I'm Sheila Riley. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next week.